What's the story, folks? So my name's Stephen Bourne, and this is my YouTube channel, so do subscribe and like if you're liking the content. And today I am going to do some foam rolling to prepare for chest, and I just thought I'd document that. So I'm going to be doing loads of bench. I'm going to be doing 5 sets of 8 reps, 2-second pause bench presses. And so I'm going to go through the warm up for that, and you might get a few tips, a few things might help it motivate you. Or, yeah, right. So foam rolling the chest. So just want to set this up a little bit better. So this looks extremely weird, by the way. When you foam roll the chest, looks like a hump in the floor or something. So getting your foam roller there, going diagonally across your chest, and you should just get the chest in there, hand down behind it, and go up and down. And you do feel, well, I do anyway, a band of tight muscle right down the anterior delt, the front of your shoulder, and that's always like really tight, just from doing a lot of push movements. So get right in there. You go like 10 each side. Just turn and make a diagonal again. There. People might be looking at you in the gym, but you're doing stuff right. You might look like a weirdo, humping the floor, but you're going to be less prone to injury. And if you get a really tight spot that's really sore, hold it on it and just let that release and kind of wiggle around on it. Just kind of loosen it out. And you can move around the hand there. So you can move the hand up here so you get deeper into the pec. That's going to give you great relief to start training well. I will do some banded rows as well, which I'll show you in a second. Of course, doing the upper back, foam rolling too, hands across. Right up. Side. Inside. And you could do, I would do each one of them, say 10 times, 2 rounds on each one of them exercises for the chest, shoulders, and the upper back spine. And now what we go for, cat and camel. Cat and camel is usually seen in yoga. Show you that now. So this is what I do in all the warm-ups anyway. So you're on all fours, squeeze your shoulder blades together, turn spine up like that, and then go the opposite way, separating your shoulder blades, pushing up, or then that big stretch in the upper back. And you could go for 10 of them, probably 2 rounds as well, and then just warming up the muscles. So you could go for light bench press with just a bar, or you could just go for elevated push-ups or push-ups from the knees. I'd go for negatives and probably do 10 sets of negatives. So just like this. Elbows tight to the body, you know yourself. Go like that. Hold, power up. 10 reps, maybe 2 or 3 sets. But notice this, right? When you're doing a push-up, when you're coming down, you're squeezing your back muscles as if you're rolling towards you, opening up the chest, holding it there, power up, open up the back and squeeze the chest muscles. So 2 sets of 10 and that'll be good. Just trying to figure out the pauses now. So another part of the warm-up would be banded rows, just to open up the chest, warm up the back, working a little bit of the opposite muscle group to kind of Just get things more balanced, get things ready for the bench press. Because we're going to be going quite heavy, doing a good bit of damage on the muscles. So this is how you do it. So you wrap this. Shoulders back. So, bit of music there as well. Now it's great. Tunes. So you can go for like 2 sets of 10 with that, or 2 sets of 15, just to get your body going, warm the biceps as well. And now I'm gonna go for the bench press. So here we go. So onto the bench now, right? So if you were to bench, you would bench with just a bar, just to warm up. Even after your warm up, I would still warm up set. Nice and light with just a bar. It's 20 kilos usually the bar. If you can go for the 15 kilo bar, that's an option as well. Usually it's the skinnier silver one, fly fit. So when you're getting set up, make sure you squeeze your shoulders back, open up the chest, hug the bench with your shoulder blades basically when you're getting set up, and bring your heels back as far as you can and dig them into the floor. So, like this basically. I'll show you. That's a good angle, isn't it? Squeeze the shoulders. Another little tip actually, try and bend the bars if you're trying to snap a branch when you get your arms set up. Like really set up your shoulders to be able to lift the maximum amount of weight safely. So when you bring the weight to your chest, don't bounce it off your chest, don't not hit your chest. But when you bring it down to your chest, hold it there securely for like a second or two, then power up. That makes sure you're working the muscles properly. Also, when you're bringing it down, make sure to like squeeze your shoulder blades as you're pulling it down. As if you're trying to pull it towards you doing a row, opening up the chest, squeezing the back muscle and then powering up. Isn't it great when you can find everything in the gym and it's nice, clean and tidy, and it's not cluttered from people leaving stuff around? There's a lot of people don't give a shit about other people in the gym, hate it. So mad clean this morning, probably because it's early morning and it's all been cleaned from whoever was on shift all day. So now we're going for a 60 kg bench. Gonna go for 10 reps. No, I'm gonna go for as many reps as I can, just because I want to really burn it out and build up the chest. And here we go. So, what I have noticed is when you're doing exercises like that, like the bench press, you shouldn't feel any clicks in your joints, like tendons clicking each other. Like I used to always feel that because I wasn't set up properly, because I wasn't majorly educated in how to bench properly. But when you bring your shoulders back, lock them in, and when you're doing the movement properly, you shouldn't feel clicks in the shoulders when you're coming down. And if you do, you might need to just sort out your shoulder, do some rehab, prehab, and I'll do videos on that too in the future. So that's it for now. Actually, I'm gonna show you one more heavy bench. So I'm going for a 90 kg, don't know how many I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go as many as I can. 2 second pause at the chest and powering up, and then controlling on the way down. For power. Here we go. One little thing that I missed actually. When you're bringing the bar onto you, you need to get it to that sweet spot where it feels lightest. So if you have it going forward, you might have seen me when I was warming up, going forward and back over the chest like that, like this way. About here is when it feels totally light. Over here it feels like my shoulders are about to snap, and same the other way. So you need to get it in that sweet spot where it feels absolutely light before you even start. Yeah, well that was a 2 rep max anyway. 2 reps. Didn't rest very much, so probably could have got more if I had rested a bit more, but still good. By the way, like, subscribe if you're liking what you're seeing, and share.